Cheers, legends. Sammy from Short and Stout Beer Reviews. We've got a one-drop showcase today. So they brought out a series and it had graffiti art on it. And three of them were fruit sours. And then you had I think it's a double IPA and an imperial pastry stout. And yeah, I managed to get all five of them, and I thought it'd be a cool little showcase to do them all together. The three fruit sours look amazing. Like, I've seen photos and they're real bright colours and yeah, pretty thick and gluggy. So yeah, I'll go from like lower ABV to the stout, which is the highest. Um, I'll show them all first, and also too with these beers, you got to be very careful with them. You got to roll them around and shake them a bit before you open them. It sounds funny, but it's just like the way the fruit sort of sits in the can. So yeah, the first one is Bomb, and all the cans are like white with this like sort of street art text on there. Looks pretty cool. And yeah, cream smoothie sour, pineapple, banana, and blue spirulina. And that's at 5.1%. And then the second one is called Throw, and that is 5.2%, so just slightly higher. Cream smoothie sour with strawberry, raspberry, and vanilla ice cream. And then this one's one that I'm probably looking forward to the most. This is at 5.3%, cream smoothie sour called Get Up. Anything green I love, like when it comes to like fruits, lollies, like a lot of that sort of stuff. Yeah, like juices and that. I always get around the green stuff. This one is kiwi fruit, candied key lime, and coconut ice cream. I've heard a lot of good things about this one. And then stepping away from the fruit sours, you've got liquid phantasm. So phantasm's a new like technology in hop forward beers. It's a triple dry hopped double IPA. That's at 8.1%, and it's apparently the most hop like heavy beer they've ever done. So that'll be really good because yeah, they're known for their good hazies as well. And then Sketch is a 10.2% imperial stout, and that has Nutella, honeycomb, milk sugar, and toasted marshmallow. So that's one for the sweet tooths, obviously. So yeah, I'll do what I normally do when I do these showcases and just do a little bit in the glass of each one. Oh, sinuses are playing up. So yeah, I'm gonna have to, with the fruit sours, I'm gonna have to just roll them around and give them a bit of a shake and that before I open them. So yeah, cheers to Joey and Daniel who've chimed in. Yes, it is live. Good to see you, boys. It's Monday morning here. I'm on night shift, so I can have a couple of beers in the mornings this week if I feel the need. But yeah, I just thought I'll do the I'll do this showcase today because yeah, going back to work, I won't be drinking as much during the week, and then I've got a heap of beers coming probably later in the week, so got to clear the fridge out to make room for more. So yeah, I'll just give it a little bit of a roll. Yeah, normally they just say to sort of flip it, but not like too vigorously. And then you just sort of let it sit for a while before you open it and hope that it doesn't go everywhere. So yeah, I'm guessing this one probably pours like a bright blue. The opening sounds pretty good. Hasn't made a mess. Luckily, I've got some old track pants on. Oh, hang on. There we go. It did start to come out a bit aggressively. So yeah, let's hope the colour shows up all right on my camera, because my camera can be pretty shit at times when it comes to colours of beers. So yeah, it's pretty accurate, this one. Bright blue, like a pale blue, sherbety blue sort of colour. It's got, I'd say, a 1 to 2 finger head. Looks very murky, thick. Yeah, it looks like it's going to have that real smooth and creamy mouthfeel. So let's go for a whiff. Huge banana. Just got to look at what was in it again. Yeah, spirulina. That was the weird thing. They've just got that. I'm assuming they're all going to have that Berliner Weiss sort of biscuity, grainy sort of light body. And yeah, it's just going to be all about the adjuncts. So yeah, it's predominantly banana, and you're getting a little bit of pineapple. Spirulina I haven't had for so long, so I sort of forget what it smells like. But yeah, just on the nose, it's predominantly banana. So I'm going in. First beer for the day. Cheers. Who needs juice when you got this? Appropriate drink for the morning. I think spirulina's in a lot of health drinks, isn't it? Like smoothies and stuff. So yeah, you're getting that real tropical vibe. I feel like it's the kind of drink because it's so bright and yeah, weird colour. You'd have like a blue tongue and blue mouth after you drink it. But yeah, it's like stain in the glass. Definitely full bodied. Yeah, smooth and creamy. It's got that sort of, yeah, like herbal touch. So I'm guessing that's from the spirulina. I just wish I knew more about it. But obviously that's where the predominant, like where the colour's coming from. Because, yeah, if it was just the two fruits that I'm mainly tasting, it'd be more of like a yellow colour. But yeah, no sign of booze. Pretty much just tastes like a smoothie. And yeah, one drop. I haven't really talked much about the brewery in this video, but one dropper out of Sydney. They're in the Botany suburb, which is like right where the airport is. And it's sort of like it's an industrial suburb. And yeah, there's quite a few sort of breweries and I don't know, food outlets throughout all the industry sheds and buildings and stuff. Yeah, these guys are probably at the moment they probably number one as far as these styles of beers go in Australia. And yeah, anything I've had from them, I'd hold it up high as opposed to like the American ones and the English ones. Cheers, Dorito. Long time no see. I'm drinking Smurf juice, mate. No, I'm just doing 5 beers from one brewery, and they're all real like out there beers. This one's pineapple, banana, and blue spirulina. Just tastes like a smoothie. So on to the second. So the second one was strawberry, raspberry, and vanilla ice cream called Throw. And yeah, the percentage is 0.1 higher, so it's going to be pretty similar. Better roll of this one and give it a little shaky. Yeah, when they did the promos for these beers, it was sick as they were out in the street, sort of in an industrial area, just doing like graffiti work and that. And yeah, when I went to the festival just recently, the beer festival in Melbourne, they had their stall there and it was all street art, and even the people that were serving the beers were wearing like the white jumpsuits with paint all over them. It's pretty cool. Hello, dog. There you go, big fella. So yeah, let's pour this red one. I feel like this one will be quite sweet. It's definitely gluggy. Nah, funnily enough, the other one, my Goldie's a lab, but he's got a few breeds in him. The tan one, he looks like a lab in the head, but he actually looks like a German pointer in the body. But his breeds are border collie, curly retriever, which is sort of like a lab and a golden retriever, and border collie. And they reckon he even had a little bit of husky in him, which was weird. But when he was born, he had like real bright, like those blue wolf eyes. But yeah, I honestly think he's got German pointer in him. He's got that look. He's got that regal sort of way he stands up and he points the paw and he looks a bit like one, and he's got the like white stripe down his belly. Yeah, a lot of people say just in the head he looks like a Labrador, but yeah, when you look at his body, he's really like skinny and he's a lot leaner than like Labs. He's more got that kelpie sort of body to him. So yeah, this one's fucking in between like red and pink. He's definitely got like hunting and sort of like sheepdog attributes to him. He's always go go go. He was very very hyperactive as a puppy. He tried to get out all the time. Cost me a bit of money going to the pound, the little shit. But no, he's really well behaved now, very loyal. So yeah, this one smells massive strawberry. Yeah, I want to get a blue healer, but I'd only get one if I had a bit of land and I wasn't in town. That'd be unreal. Um, I like, I like a lot of big dogs, like German shepherds and that sort of thing. They're awesome. Depends on what you got going on in life as well, too. So when my two dogs go, I'll probably just have a couple of years where I don't have any dogs, so I can do a bit more travel. So I never have anywhere to sort of leave them. Yeah, yeah. Red healers can be shits at times. So yeah, with this one, I'm predominantly getting like strawberry and vanilla. It's definitely got those candy vibes. There's only a little touch of raspberry. It's sort of like the last one. I got a lot more banana than I did pineapple. You always wonder with the percentages of fruits they use. Like, obviously, if the fruit's really expensive, they're going to use more of the cheaper one. I'm not sure about difference in price between raspberries and strawberries at the moment. But yeah, bananas in Australia because they're so readily available. That's probably why that last beer tasted heaps like banana. This one tastes thicker than the last one. It's quite insane. Yeah, real thick, like smooth and creamy. This would be the sort of beer Alex, the beer master, would absolutely love. It's got a real sort of tart edge to it as well. Like it's definitely more tart than sweet. You're getting sweetness from like the vanilla, like the ice cream side of it, but the raspberry and strawberry. I am getting raspberry more on the taste than on the nose, but it's still more strawberry forward. It'd be unreal having all the beers lined up, taking a photo of them outside, all lined up in the sun. It'd be a fucking rad photo. But yeah, that's why I'm going to obviously leave most of the drink in the can and then just sort of sip on them throughout the day. And I can take a few photos out in the sun. Even though it's shit weather outside, at least it's sunny. We actually had a bit of it wasn't snow, but we had a lot of ice on the ground when I woke up this morning. Because yeah, the dogs the dogs were out there doing their business and they're standing in the ice. But yeah, these sort of beers I don't normally go for, but one drop of one of those breweries, I like their fruit sours because I just think they're on that elite level. So I'm happy to try them. Like they do get a bit pricey, but like yeah, you get what you pay for with a lot of this stuff. You can tell they're using like good ingredients, and I don't know. There's a bit of love behind their fruit sours. I think some of the other fruit sours on the market, they're rubbish. Like it sort of it would turn people off fruit sours because they're pretty average. That's what I hate these days. There's a lot of craft out there that's just trash. It's owned by what people with shitloads of money and no care, no love, and you can't really call it craft. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this green one. I might start rolling it now. Rolling a green one. It sounds like something else. You can just hear it glugging around, like whatever's in there. But yeah, I hope it's got a lot of lime flavour to it. I love that key lime, like that zingy and sweetness. Coconut ice cream too. It sounds so good. Just bear with me while I clean out my glass quickly because look how stained it is. We can't be pouring another one into that just yet. Cheers, Joshua. I'm just going to quickly rinse out my glass, brother, before I pour another, because look at that. Looks like a crime scene. There we go. Just a quick rinse out. Looks a lot better. So yeah, the fruit sours. This is the one I was looking forward to the most. Green's my favourite colour, and it tends to be, when it comes to flavours and that, in juices or like candy or any of that sort of stuff, fruit, I always tend to like the green stuff. So let's see how it goes. So Get Up at 5.3%. Kiwi fruit, candied key lime, coconut ice cream. Oh, that colour's amazing. Yeah. It's going to look awesome in a photo. It's like turtle ooze. So yeah, bright green. Like it's like that fluoro green. Like it looks like it'd glow in the dark. It's about probably a 2 to 3 finger head. Quite lively. The carbonation on this one was a bit more active than the other two. Obviously full bodied again, murky. I love how the head's bright green as well as the base. Anyway, let's go a whiff. And yeah, Joshy boy, if you're up for a drink, mate, I'm keen. Kick on for a little bit after this. So yeah, this one I'm getting a balance of kiwi and lime, which is good. Because the other two, it's been one fruit, definitely more so over the other. Getting a little bit of coconut, but it's not massive. It's like when you have a Sabro beer and you just get that little subtle coconut touch in the background. Good old, yeah, that baseball game looks sick, dude. That'd be the sort of game I would have played shitloads back in the day. Any sport game I used to just love. Now my sinuses are going nuts. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. So yeah, cheers. That is good. That'd be the sort of that'd be the sort of beer I could imagine drinking in like Florida. Just that real like juicy key lime, kiwi fruit as well. It's just got, yeah, tropical vibes screaming like. Just imagine sitting in like a beachside bar crushing one of these in your 100 Fahrenheit weather. Yeah, I don't know what it is about One Drop, but they're fruit sours I can get around. I actually, yeah, as Josh called me a fruit sour boy, I'm proud to be a One Drop fruit sour boy. Their stuff is amazing. But yeah, most other companies, not so much. But that brightness is awesome. And yeah, normally beers on my camera look shit ass. It just seems to be like when they're hazy IPAs and they're that paler colour, they just seem to turn up like looking really shit, like dull. Mm, very, very nice. What are the IPA and the stout going to bring? Joshy, when you play the baseball game, do you always go Phillies or you sometimes have a crack at other teams? So I know, like when I play sports games, like yeah, most of the time you'll go your own team, but every now and then you'll mix it up and have a crack at I don't know, like a rivalry game or something. Yeah, we've got a clothing store here, specializes in like predominantly sports stuff, bit of streetwear and that, like some music collaborations. It's called Culture Kings, and they get a lot of like sports stars and rappers and shit doing store appearances there. I've noticed lately they're getting quite a bit of MLB stuff. And yeah, Phillies, there's a lot of Phillies gear. So I'd be like, oh, yeah, a lot of the shit you'd see and be like, fuck yeah, that's awesome that you can get that in Australia. Like they've got a heap of different caps. They've got like hoodies and like these real sick as t-shirts. And I don't know if they've got the actual game wear, but yeah, just a lot of like streetwear. And yeah, I've noticed heaps of Phillies stuff. Oh yeah, so is Culture Kings like an American store? I just assumed it was like an Aussie thing. That's pretty cool if it's American. So yeah, this one's like quite zingy. I'd say it's probably not quite as sweet. Um, yeah, and it's tart as well, but the last one was more tart. I feel like just due to the adjuncts in it, I like the green one the most out of the three fruit sours. I felt like the tartness was like the tartness slash sourness was higher in the red one. Um, and then the blue one I thought had probably the most punchiest flavour. So all three fruit sours are really good, but just in different ways. So yeah, now I'm going to go the IPA, and yeah, pretty excited for this one too because One Drop have done some amazing IPAs over the years, and this one obviously Phantasm, but like hop ratio to liters, it's the most insane like amount of hops they've ever used. So yeah, it's going to be good. The only thing is I'm probably going to have to rinse my glass out again. So I'll quickly go do that, and I'll be back. So yeah, I shouldn't have to rinse the glass out again because I'm going from a IPA to a stout next. None of this fruit mess. So yeah, liquid Phantasm, triple dry hopped double IPA with Phantasm at 8.1%. So pretty big beer this one. Yeah, as I said, most hop forward beer they've done. Using super sorbent, which is the Phantasm, the powder supercharged Motueka hop, Nelson Hopkeef. Yeah, so it's all New Zealand hops with the use of Phantasm. And Phantasm's like it's like the grape skin powder or something like that that enhances aroma and yeah, just ups the character a little from what I remember. Oh yeah, so Culture Kings are out of California. Cool. Yeah, so we got a store in Melbourne, Culture Kings, years ago, and then it changed location, and yeah, it's like in this alleyway, like where all the street art is, and it's real cool, but it's just in such a random spot, but it's always real busy, and they got like barbers and shit in there. And there's always like fucking music like Biggie and that playing. It's pretty cool. Oh, the smell on this. I've just opened the can and like I got a whiff of it. It smells more fruit intense than the fruit sours. I need a one drop glass. I've been drinking so much of their stuff lately and I don't have a glass from them. So yeah, in the glass, this one, it's probably like a medium orange. I'd say a 1 to 2 finger head. It's cloudy. It's not like super haze. It looks like it's probably like medium, like high-end medium body. Looks quite nice, to be honest. In my Denver and Liley glass. I love this glass. So yeah, like I'm holding it here and I'm still getting huge whiff of it and my nose is playing up. So just goes to show that it's going to have a punchy aroma, this one. Oh, man. That is one of the nicest smelling IPAs ever. It smells divine. God, if it tastes as good as it smells, it's going to be elite. So, funnily enough, I've just had a kiwi, like a beer with kiwi fruit, right? I'm getting a touch of kiwi. I'm getting huge passion fruit. Maybe a touch of pineapple there as well. You're getting white grape. You're getting like some berry. Maybe some lime as well. I'm not really getting sort of grapefruit or orange. It's more sort of tropical. And yeah, it's got that grassy edge to it as well. Oh, it just smells like tropical fruit. Smells so good. Real punchy, like sweet, juicy aroma. I'm somewhat excited for this. Yeah, maybe like guava, something like that. It's just so complex. There's just so much going on. It's like walking into a fruit shop and just getting a whiff of every single product on the shelf. Oh man, I'm going in. Cheers, peeps. It's a little bit dank. It's definitely got some dankness. It's got that grassy, musty. Yeah, it's sort of hard to put my finger on. Tastes good, but doesn't taste as good as it smells. Just the aroma is like that's exactly what Phantasm is. So I've heard a lot of people saying that Phantasm can really enhance the aroma. And some beers I've got a little bit of it, but yeah, this is a classic example. Just as soon as I cracked the can, it was like just this massive waft of tropical fruit. So yeah, there's maybe a little touch of bitterness. Yeah, as I said, it's quite dank. I'm not really getting much citrus at all. As I said, there might have been a touch of lime, but no, it's more tropical fruit and like your white grape. You can definitely tell it's Nelson. There could be a touch of lime, but that's about it. Definitely getting passion fruit and like kiwi or something like that, maybe guava. But yeah, I just wish it's a good beer. Don't get me wrong, it's really good. But if it had it tasted like it smelled, it would have been like probably a 5 out of 5. Like in all honesty, that is one of the best smelling IPAs I've ever encountered. But yeah, it's just got this little mustiness when you drink it. Impy stout time. Woo! I'll be lit. 10%, boy. At least I don't have to roll this one. Roll and shake. See, on the back of the Impy pastry stout, it says Imperial pastry stout made from the first runnings of 3 different mashes, boiled for copious amounts of minutes and conditioned for ages in stainless on Nutella, honeycomb, milk sugar, and toasted marshmallow for good measure. Black as night and thick as oil, this is one chonky soup. One chonky sugar-rich sud tube that'll keep you on your toes with every sip. So I'm hoping it's like I know it's going to be sweet and adjuncty, but I'm really hoping it's got that big malt base. It's like quite sort of roasty, rich. Sketch. Sketch is the name of a bloke at work, and he does wrestling. That's his wrestling name. Sketch. Yeah, boy. Time to get on the stout. So yeah, it's going to be an enjoyable next few hours just sipping on the rest of these. We'll get some good photos because yeah, they all look amazing. So it's stout time. Oh, it smells good. Let's give it a little. So yeah, jet black in colour. One finger head. The head's got sort of a unusual colour to it. I hope that's not a bad thing. Um, I would say medium body. They describe it as thick, but when I was pouring it, it's definitely not that motor oil thickness. Yeah, slightly murky. Let's give it a smell. So yeah, you're getting huge like chocolate hazelnut. So yeah, Nutella. Maybe a little bit of vanilla. There's some sweetness there. The Nutella is very strong. What else did they say was in it? Marshmallow. Yeah, I'm getting vanilla. Maybe like a biscuity sort of a biscuity vibe from the malt. The other adjunct was honeycomb, but yeah, I'm not getting that. Just like straight up, like predominantly, yeah, you're just getting chocolate and hazelnut. Hazelnut spread, Nutella. Yeah, boy. Smells good. It doesn't smell like real roasty. I was hoping it had some real roastiness, but we'll see how it goes. It's definitely more sweet on the nose. Like milk chocolate, hazelnut, vanilla, and yeah, like a sort of biscuity, not really caramel, more biscuity. I'm going in. Cheers, peeps. Number 5 of 5. If you like Nutella, you would like this beer. However, it's quite sweet. Oh, I feel like I'm going to sneeze about 100 times. Yeah, it's very, very Nutella forward. Chocolate and biscuit from the malt. You get Nutella, maybe I'm getting like this underlying sweetness, and I feel like it's not from the Nutella or the vanilla. So I'm guessing that that's the honeycomb. It's got this sort of like, I don't know, like a honey texture, like when you like a crunchy bar, Cadbury crunchy, like that honeycomb block with milk chocolate around it. Definitely getting that vibe on the taste. But yeah, very, very sweet. When it comes to sweet stouts these days, I've really got to be in the mood for them. Like if you had a beer like this at Gabs, where you get just the real small pour, you'd taste it and just be like, "Oh, that's fucking amazing." But yeah, when you drink like a full 440 can of it, it could be a bit too much. It's like a sharing beer. like really well done. But it's just when it comes to beers like this now, it's like I can only sort of do them every now and then. I prefer my stouts more sort of more traditional and more roasty than like adjunct heavy. So yeah, maybe now I just go through each beer and maybe give a score and a little descriptive of each one. So yeah, the first one I had was the Bomb Cream Smoothie Sour. That was pineapple, banana, and blue spirulina. So yeah, it had that real bright blue color. It was predominantly banana. It was really nice. Um, yeah, it had that like I felt like the spirulina was given a slight like herbal sort of touch. Yeah, and it had like the tropical vibes, but yeah, if you're a banana fan, definitely give that one a go. And yeah, probably I won't even bother giving them a score. I'll just talk about what I liked or what I didn't like about them. Yeah, the Throw Cream Smoothie Sour. That was strawberry, raspberry, and vanilla ice cream. That was really like had that real big touch of sourness and tartness. Um, like the last beer, one of the fruits was more dominant over the other. This one was like very strawberry heavy, which yeah, bit of a shame because I like raspberry more than I like strawberry. But yeah, it had the vanilla ice cream, had that sort of sweet touch as well. But yeah, really good. And that poured like sort of in between pink and red. Then you had the green one, Get Up, which is my favourite out of the three. That had like real tropical vibes. As I said, like I felt like the sort of beer I'd have if I was like in Florida in the summer. Um, yeah, it was seemed like quite balanced this one compared to the other two, and yeah, just that bright green color like looks sick as like turtle Ninja Turtle ooze. Like yeah, I think I said it looked like it would glow in the dark. So yeah, like I don't know, like if I was to score them, like they're all fairly similar. I'd probably just have the green one slightly higher. They'd be sort of around that maybe 4.3 sort of mark, somewhere like that. Maybe give the green one 4.4. But yeah, the IPA, and that was Liquid Phantasm. That was triple dry hop double IPA Phantasm at 8.1. The smell on this beer was absolutely amazing. As I said, probably the best smelling IPA I've ever like experienced. And yeah, they classed it as the most hop heavy beer they've ever done, as far as like grams to liters, like with hops to the the liters of beer. Um, Unfortunately, on the palate, it wasn't as good as on the nose. It was still good. It had that sort of real kiwi hop vibe to it, quite tropical, white grape, berry, maybe a touch of lime. But yeah, like score wise for this, I probably would have said about 4.3, 4.4, similar to those fruit sours score wise. And then the stout, if you're into sweet stouts, you'd absolutely love it, especially if you like Nutella. It was definitely Nutella forward. Um, yeah, with like a touch of honeycomb, vanilla, milk chocolate, and yeah, like a biscuity sort of touch. Um, yeah, 5 years ago, a beer like this I would have absolutely loved, but yeah, just my palate's changed, and I sort of prefer stouts that are more traditional now and not adjunct heavy. Like I love a big Russian Imperial stout, or yeah, when you just get a straight stout but it's barrel aged, that's awesome. I think sometimes they just go a little bit too far with the adjuncts now. So I don't know, I'd still score it pretty high though. Like it was very well done. So I'm gonna say 4.3 as well. So yeah, they're all around the same mark. Like very, very well brewed beers. One drop are awesome. So yeah, if I was to say most of my beer friends that are in the US and the UK, if they were to come to Australia, and I'd say, I don't know, I had to pick out 5 breweries to check out, one drop would be in that 5. So yeah, I definitely rate them high. Um, but yeah, I think as far as their beers go, like they'd be number one in Australia for fruit sours. Um, Their hazies and their stouts are good. Some are hits, some are misses. I actually really like their Westies. I think their Westies are underrated. So yeah, and yeah, they're near the airport in Sydney. So if people fly to Australia and Sydney's the first place they go to, one drop could be the first place after that. So yeah, Luke, how you going, mate? Good to see you chime in. Just about to wrap it up. I've done 5 very good beers. It's good to do a little showcase, and yeah, it was 3 fruit sours, a double IPA, and a impy stout. Cheers. Anyway, I'm out, peeps. Thanks for chiming in. And yeah, I sort of thought this stream would be around the 50 minutes to an hour or so with the 5 beers. So if anyone's watched it from start to finish, I acknowledge your I don't know what I'm saying. I've had too much to drink. I'm out. Cheers, and we'll see you on the next.